spun it around and placed it in the middle, giving the bike a much more easy-to-handle center of gravity. But there's a problem when you flip the engine 180 degrees, and that is the only gear you can make the bike move forward with is reverse. And I don't know if the reverse gear can actually make this thing move fast enough to be stable.
To find out, it's time to turn Transformers. One last time.
We don't need this anymore.
Only now, they're not only following the Frenchman's photos, they're also using power tools to power through.
We've already proven that we can put together something like this using only those simple tools that the guy had. So this time, we're gonna use whatever we have handy here in the shop, and that'll just make it go quicker.
That would have taken a while with a hacksaw.
Yeah, like a day or two.
With a hole cut for the rear wheel,
Look at that.
the guys next centralize the engine.
That looks about right. We can lock it down about there.
And when Jamie adds a steering system that seems stable,
Oh my God.
Is it significant?
Oh yeah, no problem.
the guys are confident.
I love that.
But before this bike hits the road, two others are going to have a river race-off.
This is a tale of two bicycles. One is one whose design we found online and replicated it. It worked on the water far better than we thought it would. Thus, we'd like to run it through a full set of amphibious commuter vehicle paces.
Yeah!
At the same time, that design gave Jamie some ideas, and he thought he could improve upon the original. Thus, he's completed a bike we're going to run through the same paces to see if he has, in fact, succeeded at that task.
Jamie's proof of concept started well, but ended badly. But a quick leak fix later, and Jamie's all set for a duck pond drag race.
All right. You ready?
Yeah?
Amphibious conversion. Implement.
The rules are simple. The guys must transform their bikes into water mode.
Okay, where's number one pin?
There you go.
Before pedaling to a buoy and back.
Here we go. And we're off.
First back to the beach boasts the best design.
Leaving Heinemann in the dust.
I am happy to say that I handily beat Jamie in the conversion to amphibious mode.
I'm way ahead.
I was in the water a good probably 60 seconds before he was, and pedaling furiously as I could, towards our buoy. And I thought that I was going to be able to keep up that lead.
I would say funnier things when I'm getting tired.
But sadly, I was totally mistaken, because once Jamie started pedaling, it was really clear that his bike was so much more hydrodynamic than mine.
Oh, he's catching up. Come on. Come on. We gotta get some raw power.
Jamie's so much faster in the water that he quickly overtook me.
Ah!
Now, I started pedaling harder, but I was in danger of skipping my chain. And if I did, that was a guaranteed loss.
Ah, I thought this was mine. Ah, come on. Maybe I'll catch you upwind, Jamie. Yes. Here we go.
So I had to stay slow and steady. Unfortunately, that didn't keep me a consistent distance behind Jamie.
Good luck there, little buddy.
He kept on outpacing me.
Look, I can actually see a wake. He's leaving a wake.
And ended up reaching the shore a good probably 3 or 4 minutes before I did,
Ding!
and a lot less winded.
Worked like a champ.
His bike won, handily.
Come on.
I'm glad this turned out the way that it did, because these shapes, even though they did take more work, were far more streamlined, and it was quite easy to move it through the water.